Eddie V from KUCR here, NAMM 2019, here at Istanbul Cymbals with Bullet. How are you?
Good. How are you? Welcome to our booth.
I'm great. You know, I'm a big fan. I'm a drummer myself, and Istanbul, when it comes to cymbals, seems to be the cymbal.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about why that is. Why is it that when people hear Istanbul, they think, oh yeah, the cymbals. What is going on there?
You know, the most famous drum set cymbals, their roots are coming from Turkey. The most popular old jazz cymbals and the people are talking about the famous cymbals are all made in Turkey. It's a Turkish traditional cymbal making thing. And because of that, the Istanbul cymbals, we are still making the cymbals in the same way, that traditional way. So that sounds more organic and more musical. It's not piece of metal that in the shape of cymbal. This is kind of art that and all are handmade.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it is art, and it is a tradition. When you look at it, it's, you know, you think about cymbals, they go back many years. How long does this company go?
Mr. Mehmet, the owner of the company, he's the oldest guy who is making cymbals of more than 65 years. Yeah, he started working in a cymbal factory when he was 12.
So when he was 12, he started working 65 years ago. So he's in his 70s now, and but so before he established himself as the household name, he himself was working for a company making cymbals. Do you know about that company?
He used to work in the old Zildjian factory in the Turkey.
Zildjian.
Yeah, you know the K mark, where it comes from. It's the old K factory in Turkey. He used to work in the factory for a long time, and after he established the company in 1996.
Istanbul, established in 1996. How did tell me a little bit about the process of how they use a tradition? I mean, if we're talking about 65 years ago and he established the company in 96, it's only about 20 some years the company's been around. What
20 years, it's about 25, yeah. But actually the Istanbul company, this is Istanbul Mehmet, they split the company. They first established the Istanbul brand in 1985. And they split the company in 1996. Okay, so we can say that the Istanbul brand is available in the market more than 30 years.
And when people think about cymbals, and I've seen the process, and it's a very involved process, how many people are working with Istanbul to actually craft the cymbals?
Now it's 35.
35 cymbal makers. What is the name for a person that makes the cymbals?
It's cymbal master.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about what goes into making a cymbal.
Do you want to show the samples?
Yeah, let's talk about something you got. Are we gonna walk this way? All right, we're on the move right here. Let me grab my cable. We're at the Istanbul booth, NAMM 2019, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what's going down. Okay. All right, let's talk about the cymbals.
We are first melting the metal, and we are doing the casting into the pots, and it becomes like this. This is the first step. And after we heat it again, and we put between the rollers, make it like this. This is the second step. And we do it again and again, the rolling thing, and it becomes like this. It's a piece of metal flat. And after we heat it up, put it in the press to put the bell. This is the fourth step.
You said cook the bell for the fourth step.
Yeah. Fourth step. And after, we are doing the hammering. And after, we are doing the lathing to, you know, we remove some part of the metal with the knife, like kind of thing, and it becomes like this. This is the end of the process.
And this is a process that's done by hand with tools, but by hand.
You can say, oh, it's me. No, you will see the process steps in the video, but yeah, it's basically it's 6 steps basically, and it takes some time, and all are handmade. You know, the workers are doing that.
What are some new products that you guys are launching here at NAMM? Are there new cymbal products you're launching at NAMM?
Yeah.
Let's move.
We have the new line called Legend Dry.
Let's come back this way. Sure.
The Legend Dry is a new line that now the family has 4 cymbals, 4 members in the family. The hi-hat, 2 crashes, and the ride. We have the hi-hat in 15-inch Legend Dry hi-hat. They are medium thin kind of weight, general use cymbals. It's kind of jazzy, funky. It depends on what, it depends on you. This is the 20-inch crash ride. And 18-inch crash. And we have the Legend Dry 22-inch ride with deep hammers. This deep hammers dries the sounds. It's darken and drying. Yeah, that's all for this year.
Is there a certain market that you guys are looking that will use this type of these types of cymbals, the sound?
Say again?
What kind of musical market genres, do you think that these cymbals are being sold to?
You can play every style of music on that one, but mostly they are closer to the jazz and funk style of music.
I mean, I think as Istanbul, you guys have a great look. They look beautiful. They sound beautiful. I see on some of your other cymbals, the Horacio, El Negro, you have some green font on there that really just makes them look really pretty. What goes into just visualizing what a cymbal should look like? What does an Istanbul cymbal? What does it look like? What does the cymbal master think about when they're making it?
It's there are some traditional models, like traditional, that looks like that's over. It's a traditional cymbal. We have the Turks without lighting, that over. These are like that, and the others, we are thinking to look different and at the same time sounds different. So, but it's a research.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks great. These look clean, and then some will look dirtier, more vintage.
Yeah, it's a research, and if we are trying to invent something new. And yeah, that's the thing. You must spend some time to find something different and new. That's the thing.
These cymbals are available now?
Yeah.
And what is the retail price for these cymbals, approximately?
Believe me, I don't have any idea. Because I'm a salesperson, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the designing and all the other stuff.
You got to look it up, Istanbul Cymbals. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate your time, my brother. NAMM 2019. Peace out.